Take two. Yeah, basically I was in the middle of, that's my new low. Okay, so I was getting this video started and ready to go, and I'm like a minute 30 in, and I'm like, I forgot to wear this jersey. I have NFL picks today. I have to wear this jersey. So, yeah, starting this over, that's my low. Which is good, because I really didn't have much else to go on. Trinity Poly didn't have a game yesterday, so I can't really say if they won or not. But honestly, I'm still riding the high of, Horseheads winning, so I'm good there. Let's see, my high was the fact that yesterday afternoon, I pretty much just spent it with my dad. Went to church, went to dinner, hung out for a little bit. And as an act of kindness, I actually did his laundry for him. Again, my mom came back late last night from Vegas. So, yeah, I did the rest of his laundry for him. Well, the laundry that he was doing, anyway. Truth be told, I actually had laundry too, but I couldn't really do that until, his was finished. Anyway, good morning and happy Sunday. I have some NFL picks to make, which I will be getting into in a few minutes. But I have a new episode of Amphibia to talk about as well. And so, we pick up with Amphibia episode 42, which is another 2 11-minute segment episode. And we actually get because they actually showed the new opening to the show, which they sort of leaked it on YouTube and the internet and stuff. But remember, a week ago, they didn't do that. They didn't show the opening. So now we have the new opening here. And I'm not gonna lie, it's just as good as seeing it on TV. Anyway, so both 11-minute segments were Hop Till You Drop and Turning Point. Obviously, I'll do the Hop Till You Drop first. Basically, the premise is, this is shortly after the events of, the season opener, where the planners are allowed to go outside and do more stuff, but they keep getting into trouble. Polly won't stop picking fights with anyone. Sprig keeps touching things when he shouldn't. And Hop Hop keeps falling for scams. There's literally a moment he actually almost bought a timeshare. That was hilarious. So Ann decides, you know what, forget it. I'll throw him right in the deep end. So they go to the mall. And basically, Polly, Hop Hop, and Sprig all had, tasks to do. Polly had to essentially it was essentially a Build-A-Bear, but it was like create a creature, I think is what it's called or something. So basically, Polly had to make something without getting into fights with anyone. Sprig had to walk through an area of the mall without touching anything. And Hop Hop had to go through an area of the mall without falling for any scams. And they do that thing where, it's an initial struggle, but it looks like they're able to do it. And keep in mind, this is when Ann is watching them, right? One problem, though. Ann has to turn around because a friend of hers actually recognized her. Which, I'm thinking, okay, how is Ann going to explain where she was? She explained that for 5 months she was on her family's farm in Alaska. Which, okay, the place where you were at began with the letter A. So, you got that, I guess. But her friend is talking to her, and now Ann isn't able to watch the planners, get into trouble. And so they do get into trouble. Polly picks fights with babies. Remember, Polly's very small, so it actually is kind of funny. Sprig breaks a giant statue, which, funny enough, is like one of those statues that has like a giant boulder-like thing that, you're running like on Indiana Jones or whatever, and it crashes into something, and it forms like a new sculpture, and there's someone like, I didn't really notice the difference anywhere. That was funny. And Hop Hop sees a fountain with pennies in it because it's a mall. There's going to be a fountain with pennies in it. And he's like, free money! And he jumps in. And what's even funnier, the water in the fountain was chlorinated. So Hop Pop's skin turned green. That was great. Honestly, this is the sort of levity you needed after a season opener, like the new normal. Very nice. I really like this episode a lot. And basically the lesson was, we all have to work out responsibility and being careful about what we do. And that's really cool. Plus, the Planner family did sort of get their comeuppance in the end when they were making fun of Anne for how much she struggled with Amphibia when she was first there. So it all worked out. Now we get into the real meat and potatoes of this episode. Turning Point. Which follows the events of what happened with Sasha after the events of True Colors. Basically, Sasha and Grime are able to make their escape and they go right back to Wartwood. And at first, they try and cover up what's really going on, but Sasha's like, no, we can't do this anymore. And let me tell you just how good the writing of the show is. Because as the episode goes on, Grimes talks to Sasha and Grimes like, you never used to care about these sorts of things before. And then Sasha's like, because I saw what it cost me. Which, okay, this time they don't know that they don't really know if Marcy is alive or dead. A Schrodinger's Marcy, if you will. So, yeah, Sasha really does have a right to feel the way she feels. And this is another reason why, I said this before, True Colors was a better season finale than Crossroads of Destiny and Avatar The Last Airbender. Because when it comes to a character legitimately seeking redemption, they are legit on the nose, like, we're not going to lament on it for like a season and a half, Zuko. Like, we're going to get it done, and they're legitimately doing that. So basically, some robots that work for King Dreas are trying to assassinate Sasha and Grime, but because Sasha came clean to the townspeople of Wartwood about what was going on, they all band together and fight off the robot army. That was awesome. And Sasha's like, now we fight. Like, yes, this was a great episode overall. Just because, you have Hop Till You Drop, which definitely, brought some levity to what happened the week before. And then you immediately jump into Turning Point, which, funny enough, the name of the episode is Turning Point. So, yeah, this was good. I mean, I knew they were going to get to Sasha eventually. I didn't think they'd do it this soon. That's why I'm really impressed by it. So, yeah, I have no complaint. Really no episode of Amphibia has been bad. Not at all. Like, literally, I think if any true Amphibia fan was going to rank every episode from 1 to 10, I think the lowest anyone's going to give it is like a 7. Which, ain't bad. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, for my money, some of the best, maybe someday I'll probably do again, I talked about this before. Maybe I'll do a top 10 episodes of Amphibia one day. I don't know. But regardless, this episode was very good. And definitely needed for going forward. And for, again, what happened the week before. Okay, so, as long as I have the jersey on, how do I make some NFL picks? Let me just, hold on a second. There we go. That was very difficult to pick up one-handed. Alright, so. Alright, so. Let me grab my, I have my computer mouse right over here. Let's see. So, already I'm 0-1 because I was wrong about the Rams winning on Thursday. I thought the Seahawks were going to win. And I just dropped my computer mouse. One moment, please. It's too far to reach. Hold on. Oh. Well, Let me fix that. Hold on a second. All right, so right, I'm doing NFL picks right now. All right, let's see, the Jets and the Falcons in London. Actually, it's just 8:15 right now, so they're playing like an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, man. Both teams are horrible. They're absolutely horrible. The Falcons are horrible, and the Jets. You know what? I don't think I'd ever. I don't. Do I dare pick the Jets? I am very tempted to pick the Jets. That's how bad the Falcons are. You know what? As long as I'm a New York guy, why not? I think I owe it to myself to pick at least one team, at least one. I tend to pick every team at least once. I was gonna have to do the Jets eventually, so you know what? Yeah, Jets and Falcons. I'm going with the Jets. Let's see, the Patriots and the Texans. Patriots, that's easy. Lions and Vikings. Vikings, no question there. Eagles and Panthers. Panthers. Please bring down the Eagles for us. Thank you. The Saints and the Washington football team. You know what? Washington is good, but I think the Saints may be able to pull this off. So I'm going to give the Saints one last chance. Plus, I really want to be ahead of the division. So, yeah, I'm picking the Saints over the Washington football team. The Titans and Jaguars? Oh, yeah, Titans. After losing to the Jets, they're going to be upset by that. Dolphins and Buccaneers? Buccaneers. Packers and Bengals? I'll pick the Packers for that one. Let's see. The Broncos and the Steelers? You know what? I'll go for my family. I'll pick the Broncos. Plus, I feel bad I picked the Ravens over the Broncos last week, and I wound up being right about that. Let's see. The Raiders and the Bears? I'll pick the Raiders. Raiders are looking really good. Browns and Chargers? Ooh. That's going to be a good game. But you know what? I think I'll pick the Browns. Lord help me. Seriously, the Browns and Chargers is a really difficult one for me to pick. But yeah, I'll go to the Browns. Let's see. Oh please, this is an easy one. The Giants and my Dallas Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Yeah, I pick the Cowboys to win, no questions asked. The 49ers and the Cardinals. I'll pick the Cardinals. I'm definitely picking the Cardinals. They're 4-0. Let's make it 5-0. Kyler Murray is playing at MVP type level. Arizona's for real. I'm just saying this right now. I mean, actually, have the Cardinals played the Seahawks yet? I don't think so. Well, if the Cardinals got to win over their division, that'd be great. And now we have tonight's game. Now, this is actually a very important game for my area of the country because the Bills are playing the Chiefs in Sunday Night Football. A rematch of the AFC Championship. And it's actually rather funny. A week ago, as the Bills were outright slaughtering the Texans, the announcers harkened back to the AFC divisional game where the Bills lost to the Texans. Needless to say, the Bills are on a revenge tour. And I will admit, the Bills do have an uphill battle to climb here. They're playing away at Arrowhead. And even though the Chiefs' secondary is not very good, the Chiefs have one thing that the Bills do not have. And that is Patrick Mahomes. Even now, as the Chiefs are struggling in their division, I will tell you right now, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in that division. Better than Derek Carr, better than Justin Herbert, better than Teddy Bridgewater. However, the Bills have one thing that the Chiefs do not have, and that is Josh Allen. Let's go, Buffalo. So, yes, my picks today are the Jets, the Patriots, the Vikings, the Panthers, the Saints, the Titans, the Buccaneers, the Packers, the Broncos, the Raiders, the Browns, go Cowboys, the Cardinals, and let's go Buffalo. Yeah, I don't have I was at a Kiko Lake, so I couldn't really show you the list, but yeah, YouTube has rewind now. You can look it up. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media on YouTube. I'm bringing home this video for all of you guys watching. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, you guys want to talk channels, be here to land, and I was right back. Take care and make good choices. Bye. Bear poking out. See ya. Gotta reach.